Hi everyone, welcome to Matt's World. In today's video we are going to be showing off my 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment VHS collection. This is quite a hodgepodge of anything and everything because there's CBS Fox Video, there's Fox Video, there's 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment, there's also Pathe as well, because 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment distributed Pathe releases. So it's quite a hodgepodge because like 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment was previously known as Fox Video, and then CBS Fox Video was around and kicking about, and it was a hodgepodge. And then there's also like A New Hope was Fox Video, and then Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi were CBS Fox Video. So it's all a bit of a jumbled mess. So I'm just going to show them all together without splitting them into categories, because that's just easier for this home video label. Anyway, if you end up liking this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get on with the collection. So the first tape I have, which is the oldest in my set, is Tom Hanks in Big. Now, this tape was released in 1990 as part of the CBS Fox All-Time Greats line. And at the beginning of this tape too, there is there's like interviews with Tom Hanks and some of the other, well, the opening and closing will already be out on my archive channel, so if you want to check that out, please do so. But yeah, this tape is from 1990, and it is doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Where's the runtime? Is there no runtime on the back? No, I don't think there is. No? Look. I tell you, I'm not tripping. There's no runtime on the back. That is unusual for a VHS tape. Normally there's runtime on the back. How strange. Also, if most or none of these tapes at all are rewound, I do apologise, because when I do my VHS opening and closings, to save time, I just take the tape out and pop the next one in. And especially as well, with tapes that are under an hour, my VCR doesn't rewind very fast. So it's just more convenient, or fast forward very fast for that matter. So it's just more convenient just to pack them up. But yeah, it does say copyright 1989 on the label, but on the back of the case it says 1990, so I'm going to say 1990. Also available on the inside are other CBS Fox greats. We have Bachelor Party, and we also have The Man with One Red Shoe. It's quite surreal though that there's like one of the adverts in a PG tape is an 18 rated film. They just had no standards back then, did they? Nowadays you wouldn't see an 18 advertisement in a PG box, let alone a U. Anyway, the next two I found in a charity shop in Barnsley, of all places, in Tarn. Two of the Rodgers and Hammersmith collection, part of the CBS Fox All-Time Greats. First one being The Sound of Music. It is a classic film. It is one I have never watched, but it is one that I know is an all-time classic. So I would be curious to watch it one day out of curiosity more than anything. But yes, this tape does have the runtime on the back. This tape clocks in at 165 minutes in length. So let's pop the tape out. We've got the Fox Video label this time, with a custom sound with the Sound of Music logo on the label. And there is a print date. But it seems to be covered by the sticker. The sticker's already peeling off anyway. Oh yeah, if you fold it back, the print date is the 14th of December 1994, and on the inside is advertisements for other tapes in the Rodgers and Hammersmith series set. So yeah, let's move on to the next. Apologies, I just briefly paused the recording because the bumbling old dog came in, so I'll quickly show you. Yep, there's me, and there on my bed, well, yes, my bed's on floor, I don't have a bed frame yet, is my old dog. He is 15, he's called Odie, yes, inspired by Garfield, because obviously 15 years ago, I was a child, so me and my brother wanted him to be called Odie after the Garfield dog, but yeah, he's just there chilling. But yeah, I had to get him inside. Anyway, I'm going to pause this while I get the camera back in focus. There, we're back. Sorry for the doggy distraction, but anyway, moving on is another Rodgers and Hammersmith collection. This is the, South Pacific. This tape is also from 1990. For some reason, with this collection, as you'll notice, I always have like a load of tapes from like 1 year, and then I have a gap of several years. But yeah, this tape clocks in at a length of 143 minutes. And here's a tape with Fox Video label, South Pacific logo. And then there's a print date on the bottom, which is the 18th of June, 1994. And then there's the same advert, literally the exact same advert as last time. So now we jump 4 years to 1994. This is the first tape I'm showing that has nothing affiliated with CBS Fox Video. This is just a Fox Video tape, NBA Rewind. Oh, actually, no, I'm lying. This is a CBS Fox tape. I'll show you in a sec why it's a CBS Fox tape. Oh, I'm so dumb. The next tape I'm showing isn't a CBS Fox tape. Because look, this is a CBS Fox Video Sports release. But yeah, classic 1990s basketball. American basketball. This tape is, it is 45 minutes long, so it's not a long tape for Fox Video standards. But yeah, just the Fox Video Rewind label. And then the print date is the 24th of January 1995, so it's a bit late to say it's a 1994 release. And then we've got the NBA range, which looks like CBS Fox was the distributor for all of these. But yeah, I'm not reading them all out. You can just pause the video and read them yourself. And if you're blind, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure you'll find a way to know. But yeah, there's this blank case, but this is actually the 1994. I don't know if it's a rental or a retail, to be honest. But it's the 1994 VHS of Mrs. Doubtfire. This could be a rental. This is giving rental vibes because it has the Fox Video hologram, it has a white lid, and it doesn't have the Fox Video label, and it has a sticker on bottom for the Sandlot kids coming soon. But yeah, it covers the print date. But yeah, this is the 1994 release of Mrs. Doubtfire. Awesome film. And also, another reason why I think this is a rental is because it has about 50 million, billion, gazillion adverts at the beginning before the film even begins. But anyway, we're almost out of the Fox Video CBS Fox era of releases. We had 3 more. This is a set I only completed recently, but these are all the 1994 releases of the original trilogy on VHS. This one, my dad owned, that I stole. Sorry, Dad. But he'll appreciate that I've kept it safe and that, you know. So yeah, this is the 1994 widescreen edition of Star Wars, obviously later retitled as A New Hope when the prequel trilogy came out, where it started releasing. But back then, I mean, it said A New Hope in the opening crawl, but it was just called Star Wars. It wasn't in the official title. But yeah, in 1994, there were 2 versions of VHS releases for this trilogy. There was the pan and scan 4x3 version and the widescreen version. They all have different covers. Different cover art, I should say. This cover art is unique to the widescreen version, but I wanted to get all the widescreen versions to have this particular set. But yeah, this tape clocks in at a length of 116 minutes, and like I previously mentioned, is from 1994. Here's the tape, Fox Video, label. And then there is a print date for the 11th of December 1994. Obviously, this was released a year before the infamous final VHS release of the original cut ever in 1995. That's what they marketed it as. But yeah, it's got pictures on the inside, screenshots from the film, and it's also got a list of the awards that the film was nominated and won, if that makes sense. The nominations and the award-winning categories that the film performed in. But yeah, we also have the 1994. These are the 2 I got recently. And also, the sets up to the 1997 special edition set. It's like, A New Hope was always just Fox Video, and then Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, a CBS Fox Video, which is interesting. 2 out of 3 is CBS Fox, but 1 isn't. But yeah, this is the 1994 not pan and scan, widescreen edition of The Empire Strikes Back. I love these. This cover art is sick, by the way. It's probably some of, if not the best cover art for these films. And I love how there's the silver shine on the actual film logo as well. It is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful packaging on these. If I ever resell these, I must have gone insane, or someone in my family's reselling them if I've died or something, because there's no way. These covers are glorious, absolutely glorious. This tape clocks in at a length of 120 minutes. So, oh, I've just dropped it. Whoopsie! I've not broke it. I mean, it's quite hard to break these anyway, because they are hard plastic. You've got to really put some effort into break them, to be honest. But yeah, Fox Video label, with a print date of the 6th of November, 1994. Will the camera focus? Yes, it will. Right at last minute, it focused for a second. There it is. And then on the inside, it's the same again. Pictures from the film. And we also have the award list. Isn't as big as A New Hope's, but it has a few awards to list off. And then last but not least is the 1994 widescreen edition of Return of the Jedi. Wow. The first 2 covers were in your face, but wow, this one is just... This cover art is immense. I think this cover art is my favourite of the 3, because there isn't as much going on and it's just striking. Wow. Look at that. But yeah, this is the last of this particular set that I have. And then just the Millennium Falcon. Beautiful. But yeah, this tape clocks in at a length of 126 minutes. And if I can get it out of the box without dropping it, that would be nice. This is the tape, Fox Video label. Print date of the 14th of September 1994. And then we have, same as the previous 2, pictures of the film and an award, Academy Award list. So now we jump 3 years down the line, out of the Fox Video, CBS Fox era into the 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment era, which lasted for the rest of VHS's existence. So this is the 1997 first ever release of the special edition, Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition. For Star Wars' 20th anniversary, George Lucas decided to re-release the films with new special effects, new added scenes, previously deleted scenes being reinserted back in, so on and so forth. The special editions are quite controversial, but for me, the main controversial factor is once the special edition came into existence, the original cuts were essentially forgotten about and never released again. So people no longer, by the way, this is like before internet, before the Internet Archive, before DVD, where they'd just have it on another disc. This is before any of that was mainstream. So if you didn't have the original cuts on VHS before this set was released, you were just never going to get access to them, which was a shame. It was an absolute shame. It was very controversial for that reason as well, purely because it's like you're essentially trying to erase film history from existence. But yeah, so there were 2 versions of this VHS set released. There was the 4:3 pan and scan version, and then there was the widescreen version. The widescreen version is the exact same packaging, but it's silver instead of gold. The pan and scan version has a gold box and gold cardboard sleeves. So yeah, these aren't really too common in the UK, cardboard sleeves, but 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment did like doing cardboard sleeves for their box sets. So first we've got Star Wars Special Edition. Again, this was before it was retitled to A New Hope. So yeah, and this was like when Lucasfilm got their proper logo, THX was becoming a thing. So these are like the most synonymous things about Star Wars these days. So yeah, we've got the back, and yeah, there's one of the scenes that was previously deleted and reinserted back in, the CGI Jabba the Hutt. This CGI model of Jabba was very controversial. It was very ugly. It was updated in the 2004 cut of the film, which the new one is a lot better, but they just worked with the technology they had at the time. So yes, this tape, also these 3 tapes, as well as the widescreen version, all have the behind the scenes of the special editions, like 10-minute documentaries at the start, which are really interesting to watch. It's probably the main reason why I've kept this set. So yeah, this tape clocks in at 120 minutes. Here's a tape. Not got a standard white label. We've got Star Wars custom label. And then on the bottom, we have a print date, which is covered up by the hologram. These are the first tapes I have with the 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment hologram bumper at the start. But yeah, it looks like it's either the 11th of October or the 11th of November. Probably 1997, let's be realistic. But yeah, let's slip that back on. So I've shown that once, I've put that away. Next we have the Empire Strikes Back. What is my favourite of the trilogy? Probably The Empire Strikes Back. I love the sequence on Hoth and everything, and the twist. The Darth Vader "I'm your father" twist is one of the most iconic twists ever in a film. You know, there's a difference between a great twist and an iconic twist, but it is a good twist. It's a very good twist, especially in an era where it was all spoiler free, because obviously, again, the internet was way too far from existing at this point. So yes, this tape is that's another one of the scenes that they reinserted in, or one of the new scenes was the CGI tour of Cloud City, 122 minutes in length. Here's the tape. You can actually see the print date on this one, the 23rd of October 1997. It did focus for a second there. It's next to the hologram. And then last but not least, we have Return of the Jedi. Oh, I haven't been showing the tops of these, have I? I'll do it now. That's the top. Oh, that one. I realised I haven't shown the top. Apologies, I'm British. We don't usually get stuff on the top of the cover. So apologies for forgetting. This is Return of the Jedi, the final film of the original trilogy. From 1997. There's the top. And there's the back with Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill. I believe, well, apart from the singing scene at the start, I think this was the film that was the least altered out of the three, I think. But I could be completely wrong. It's 130 minutes long, this tape. Speak of the devil. Yeah, this tape, I don't know what my dad's box set of this is like, but this was at my grandma's and I tested them in my player for the archive channel. They'll be uploaded by now. Like, this was recorded a while ago from the upload date. I've scheduled these months in advance. But these tapes do seem a bit deteriorated, as it's very hard to track them. And it really shows on the uploads on the archive channel. But we'll just move on to the next tape, which is Anastasia, however you pronounce it. I've not really watched this film fully. This is a tape, I believe it was either my grandma owned it or my great auntie owned it and I took it into my ownership. I can't remember. But either way, this is one that stumbled into my collection. But yeah, this tape is Fox's take on the Disney formula, isn't it? 1997, and it is 91 minutes long. It says 1997 on the back, but then another one, Home Entertainment copyright, is 1998. So, speak of the devil, there's the tape. The print date of the 5th of November 1998 or the 11th of March 1998. And this comes in a 20th Century Fox plus case. Anyway, so as I mentioned in my I found the rarest Star Wars VHS tape ever video, I bought all the prequel trilogy in an auction. So Revenge of the Sith came with the first two. My dad already has the first two, but I guess now I have a copy of the first two of the prequel trilogy now. We'll start with the 1999 release of The Phantom Menace. This was the first release of the film. There wasn't a DVD release until 2001. You can see Darth Maul's eyes in the background. But there wasn't a DVD release for 2 years, which that has the bulk of the special features. This doesn't have any special features on at all. But yeah, this is from 1999. And this tape clocks in at a length of 127 minutes. And it comes... I'll show this off first. It came with this leaflet. My dad's copy has this leaflet as well, but his is in better condition. This is quite a deteriorated, battered leaflet. But I'll show you it anyway. So it folds out like that. So we've got this Star Wars thing. Send a receipt off send it off for some merch. It folds out again. That folds out into a 2-page thing about Star Wars toys. It is interesting because this is like the infancy of Lego Star Wars, which is like one of the most famous toy lines Lego has ever done. It's still going today, but obviously it started this year. So it's interesting seeing all the Lego Star Wars stuff, like the early battle droid, the droidica, the battle droids on the stat speeders with the backpacks as well. Like a lot of the sets are to do with the battle droids, aren't they, and the CIS. So Yeah, interesting. There's only like one Gungan set. And then there's the Star Wars exhibition, which was going on throughout 2000, which there was advertised. But yeah, and then like everything I've showed you is what I've showed you before, that it folded out into. And then on the back is the Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles video game advertisement for the PlayStation. And here is the Phantom Menace printed that way round. This was obviously the first one they did, so it doesn't have the picture of the front cover below the title, which the other two have, but it's fine. There's a print date, but it's covered, as you can see. It is covered by the hologram. Oh, focus you. There we go. So next we have the 2000 box set of the special edition of the original trilogy. This box set was released pretty much after the Phantom Menace, just so that collectors could have a episodic 4, 5, 6 order, like the modern style of the packaging, all on VHS, so you could have these versions of the film as a collector's set. So that's, they're the three, and then that's that there. So anyway, this is a plastic sheet on the outside, so that comes off, and now you can have a proper gander. I think I put the plastic sheet on the wrong way around. I think it was meant to look like this when it was that one. That for the Darth Vader, and that for Return of the Jedi. Oops! But anyway, we've got the actual art itself. Nothing on the top this time. And then we've just got a barcode and stuff on the bottom. So we've got the 3 tapes in sideways cardboard sheets this time. Cardboard slip covers, but it's like to the side this time. So we've got First Lead. Now, here we are, look. It was now officially retitled to A New Hope. So we've got A New Hope written on the top. We've got the spine of the cardboard slip cover with C-3PO and R2-D2. And then the back. This tape clocks in at a length of 120 minutes. So here is the tape with the sideways sticker. Print date, no print date, it just has box set written on the bottom. And the hologram. Then we've got The Empire Strikes Back with a black cover and a black label. So this tape clocks in at a length of 122 minutes. There's a tape with a sideways sticker and a print date. Why do I keep saying that? There's no print date on any of these. It just lists what release it is with the hologram. And then, last but not least, we have Return of the Jedi. This tape clocks in at a length of 129 minutes. Here's the tape itself. Oh yeah, A New Hope, I forgot to mention, as a behind the scenes look at the filming of the Tatooine sequences for Attack of the Clones, which was some of the first sequences filmed for the second prequel movie. But yeah, there is like a code date for the month. There's like 17th of September printed on that one at least. Are there any on the other two? No, it was only on that one. Oh, New Hope has 16th of September, and then Empire Strikes Back is 29th. No, wait. A New Hope is 29th of September, Empire Strikes Back is 16th of September. And then, but it doesn't have the year, but you would assume it's 2000. Anyway, bit of a fiddly box set to show off there, wasn't it? Not far now, we've got 7 tapes left. So next we've got the 2000 Pathe release of Chicken Run. I know it's a DreamWorks film, but the distribution rights went to British Pathe in the UK. But the DreamWorks logo is still at the end of this film. So yeah, this is actually a Pathe release, which was distributed by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment. So yeah, this tape, classic film, was clocks in at 81 minutes long. Tape itself, with a retail 2000s-ish era print. The 8th of November. They must just have not bothered with the year in 2000. It might just be a 2000 thing. Anyway, the next tape I have is a sealed copy of Ice Age from 2002. That's why I've not done the opening to this on the archive, because it's sealed. And I daren't crack the seal. So if I do the opening, I've bought another copy. But I thought I did buy another copy, but I can't find it anywhere. So either I did buy it and I've lost it, or it's got lost in transit, or I have just thought about buying it and then I manifested into me thinking I bought it when I actually haven't. But yeah, this tape came from HMV for $5.99. You can get a DVD for that price now, 2 for £10, children's video from... So yeah, this tape clocks in at 77 minutes long. And as you can see, sealed. This is the only sealed tape I have in the collection, and it has an Ice Age leaflet in as well, again because of it being sealed. Then we have the bottom, Ice Age retail. Then we have a code on the side, but it does look like a date. It's all a bit jumbled, but it looks like a date. From what I can make out is April 22nd, 2001. But that can't be right because this is 2002. So I'm just going to say there's no print date on this tape at all. Next we have the 2002 release of Attack of the Clones. This is the first and one of only 2 times in the UK that a Star Wars film was released simultaneously on DVD and VHS. This does have special features. It has the C-3PO R2-D2 connections feature at the beginning and the deleted scenes at the end of the tape, the deleted scenes from this film, which when you watch the deleted scenes, you really do see why they were cut. You really do see why they were cut. They were either pointless to the story or they slowed the film down. But yeah, this is from 2002. This has one of my favourite scenes in the entire Star Wars franchise, which is the arena battle with the Jedi versus the battle droids. That is a pretty impressively done sequence. Anyway, 136 minutes in length the tape is. Bit of Yoda terminology there. Here's the tape. Yep, it's got the picture of the front cover on the label this time. And the Star Wars is shrunk down. So yeah, this has got a month code again, 29th of October. Star Wars Attack of the Clones retail. So, next tape is the 2005 Pathe release of The Magic Roundabout. I purely got this because it was from 2005 and it's quite a rare release. A lot of the releases from 2005 are rare. I do like to get rare tapes, purely for bragging rights, and they might be worth something one day. So yes, this is from 2005 and the running time is 178 minutes. This is a film I have no really particular attachment to as a child. I did watch it a bit, but yeah, we've got a Pathe label. I did watch it a few times when I was a child, not on VHS, on DVD, but then we've got black ink. But there's no date on here, there's no print date, it's just random numbers and letters. But yeah, it's a film that I watched as a kid and I didn't really like it, and it's the same with this next one. I watched this as a kid as well. 5 Children and It. Very strange film. It was alright, but it's not really one I have a lot of attachment to. But yeah, again, this tape release is from 2005. So yeah, this comes in at a length of 85 minutes. And we've got the Pathe label again, with black ink. This might actually resemble a print date of some kind. No. It just says 5 Children and It retail. There's some numbers, but then there's more numbers put on top of the other numbers, and then there's the number. There's 14th of March engraved in black ink. So I would say that's 14th of March 2005. Got 2 tapes left, both very rare ones. The last one being one of the rarest ever. But we'll first show this one first. This is Robots, the 2005 Blue Sky film. This was a film I really enjoyed as a kid. Obviously I had it on DVD, I didn't have it on VHS as a kid. But yeah, this tape clocks in at a length of 86 minutes. And yeah, this was really when they started using the same hologram as the DVD boxes, because they don't even have the hologram on the tapes anymore at this point in time. So you've got 20. So yeah, home entertainment label for Robots. Black ink on the bottom again, but there's no dates engraved. It's just random letters and numbers. And then the last tape, the holy grail of my entire collection. Purely because this was released in November on the... Oh no! Hold on. This was... Some sites say the 31st of October 2005. Some sites say 1st of November 2005. Either way, very late 2005. The United States never got this film on VHS, so a lot of the time American VHS collectors import this film over. But yes, this is the 2005 rare United Kingdom VHS of Revenge of the Sith. Very recent addition to my collection. Darth Vader in the background. Lovely cover art. No gold box like the other two though, but I doubt many copies even have a gold cover. And if they do, it's probably from the other 2 prequel films, just stolen. But yeah, cover art, very good. And then, yeah, rated 12. Yeah, so how much did this cost me? So, like I said in the I Found the Rarest Star Wars VHS video, I won an election with this. The bidding ended up coming to £103, which is significantly cheaper than every other copy of this on eBay at the moment. So I did get it for a bargain along with the other 2 prequels. So really, this was a bargain for what it is. But yeah, there's absolutely no ink on the bottom whatsoever. No surprise. But yeah, this was a very limited VHS release. With it being very, very late 2005, there's barely any copies of it that exist. And probably quite a few of them have been imported over to America. I know there is also a UK rental release, but I've never seen that come up on eBay. But I know there is a UK rental existing somewhere in the universe that was made, but I don't have the rental. I only have the retail. The retail's more common, but it is still quite rare and it still goes for a lot of money. Anyway, that was my 20th Century Fox CBS Fox Pathe. Oh mom, that was my 20th Century Fox Pathe CBS Fox video VHS collection. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave it a like, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oh, the next collection will be my DreamWorks VHS collection, which I'll be showing next. So I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.